So this is Athena, our 4-year-old German Shepherd rescue we've been working with. Still very green, but she's very nice. Today we're going to start working on a lot of the prerequisites to like flip finishes and a lot of other advanced stuff. But all of that starts with basic things like first we got to get her to touch and teach her touch. Because one, getting on the touch, getting that rear end awareness to getting her to go back and forth, left and right, builds that back end rear muscle, the back legs, the glutes and all that jazz, so that her back end stays healthy because they don't use a lot of that just day to day walking forward. And it also helps with dogs that are prone to like hip dysplasia and other things like that. It helps try to prevent, prolong, or keep that back end healthy so that maybe it doesn't happen, or you know, keep them healthy, keep them strong, build muscle. As you can see, she is very, very gentle little girl. So first, what we're gonna do is work on touch. And we have this little black bowl here, and basically, you want to start on a surface, kind of like the place board, that's different than everything around us, so it's obvious. And we'll start trying to get her to check in, and she checks the camera out, and engage with it. And as she engages with it, she'll get rewarded, and we'll eventually start working to try and get 1 to 2 paws up. So we're gonna see if we can get her interested in it. Athena, good girl. And you can do food lure. Good. Yes. So she put her nose on it, looked at it, checked it out. So every time she does that, I'm going to reward it. Like I said, or you can food lure. There's a lot of different ways to get them to engage with it. Come on. Nice and easy. Good girl. Yes. So she stepped over it, kind of touched it. Other ways we'll do it is put food right on it. Just like we do the place board. We want her to think that the touch pad or whatever you're using is good. So every time she associates with it, touches it, looks at it, we're going to reward it and pay it. Right? Yes. I'm also going to pay for any time I get engagement. Yes. See there, she nudged it, nosed it. She's starting to figure out that good stuff comes from it. Don't look at my hands. Come here. Trying to see if she touches it or anything like that. Now, once we get her more acclimated to it and engaging with it, to where we can get 1 paw up, then you basically start raising your criteria of what you require for her to get the reward. So right now, just sniffing it, yes, doing that, that's going to be our criteria that she has to meet. Now, once she, yes, starts doing that consistently, because she figures out every time I put my nose or touch this thing, I get paid, yes, like she's doing now, then I'm going to up the criteria to where, all right, now we have to at least touch it with a paw. Not to stay on there, but at least touch it with a paw. And that's what'll get her paid. And we'll work our way up to 1 paw on, 2 paws on. And then once we get to where I have 2 paws on consistently, and she's offering that, when she starts offering 2 paws, that's when we're going to put a name to it. Use whatever word you want to use: touch, target. Some people use place. It really doesn't matter. You can use waffle stick. It doesn't matter. But you're not going to name it until she knows the mechanics of it, right? Come on, Athena. Yes. Yes. Now switching back and forth between low and high, probably a 60-40 high value right now, just because I really want her to want to touch it and engage with it. Now what you can do as well, like I said, I don't recommend it, but I would try to shape it first, like this, whether it's food lure or just her engaging with it on her own and we're paying it. Yes. We have the leash on her, so you can essentially use leash pressure. Yes. But I usually try to wait and see if I can't do it shaping first. And if that's just not clicking, I'm not talking about one session, like you're 5 sessions in, 3, 4 days, whatever, in the luring or the shaping of it just isn't clicking, then you can start doing that. But if they can, basically, it's kind of like, somebody has an idea or you have an idea, but you're going to make it somebody else's idea for them to like it. That's kind of what we're doing here with shaping it. Come on. Yes. I'm going to see if I can at least get one paw up there. Come on. Almost. Almost. Yes. All right, one paw on accident on the rim, but it's forward progress. Good girl. Good girl. And then eventually, again, after we put the name to it, we can either get a smaller touchpad to kind of condense where it is. And then we'll also start getting stuff that's lower, like a lower profile bowl, maybe a Frisbee, something that's still different, but it's lower to the ground. And then eventually we'll phase that out altogether, where she won't need a target per se. All right, Athena. Come on. You're so close. Almost. Yes. Good. So what I'm going to do is try to keep paying her while that paw is on there. Good. To build that duration. Good. Good. So now that I know she will do it, she has now upped her own criteria to where we have to have at least one paw before we give payment. So yeah. Come on. You're doing good, baby. Come on. Yes. Good. All right, one paw. One more. Give me one more good one, baby. No. Yes. Good. Now we got 2 on. Like I said, I'm trying to build duration, but she moves quick. So that's how you're basically going to introduce the touch. Keep moving. And then once she's starting to voluntarily give that and offer up 2 paws on, then I'll name it. And then videos to come later on what to do after that.